rookie on the tour and a rookie on her bag, just trying to keep the clubs as clean as the leaderboard on a Thursday morning, where everybody starts from scratch. Leslie Spalding is starting with the momentum of making her first cut in her last tournament.
It's so good to have the first cut out of the way, because, if I'd gone like 4 tournaments without making a cut, then it just gets more of a grind. And
just as everything looked to be smooth sailing, a rookie caddy's worst nightmare occurs. Rain on the first tee. Now it's time to keep the clubs dry, the grips dry, the player dry. The caddy becomes a wet duck. But just like the scene from a Hollywood movie, the clouds lift as Leslie gets ready to hit her second shot on the par 4 second, a 9-iron from 105 yards that is dead solid perfect. A remarkable eagle 2 on the second put Leslie at 2 under par. She would add a birdie on the 8th hole, and before you know it, the leaderboard gets a new name.
I like to see myself up on the leaderboard and know that I can compete, and I'm really trying to make myself get it lower and lower, make more birdies.
A couple bogeys coming in took her name off the leaderboard. Leslie finishes with a very respectable 1 under par, 71.
What do your parents have to say?
I talked to my dad. My mom was gone, but my dad was pretty excited. He knew. He had called my sisters and my grandma and everybody.
Friday brought an early tee time. Leslie stayed steady, birdieing her 6th hole to get back to 2 under.
Great putt, Leslie. Let me clean that ball up.
But putts stopped dropping, so superstitions came into play. We discussed where we had kept the putter in the bag when she was hot.
Nice shot. Great shot. It was up top and he knocked it in the hole yesterday on 2. But see, now that we've talked about it, it really kind of breaks everything.
And a little putter scolding couldn't hurt either.
Come on.
Leslie carded an even par 72 on Friday, keeping her 1 under, and in the tournament for the weekend, her second straight made cut.
I'm pretty happy being 1, but I know I could do better. So I've got the next 2 days to make that up and try and get it as deep as I can. Hopefully make as many birdies as I can.
Caddying is a bit more than just carrying the golfer's bag. It almost turns out to be a partnership between the two, finding yardages.
I'm thinking 248 to 255, something like that.
When things are going well, you're their biggest cheerleader.
Sit now. Great shot again. Great touch.
The caddy can also serve another purpose when things are going bad.
Caddy sometimes got to be a whipping boy. The player can't yell at the gallery or something like that, so they got to yell at somebody. But there's a lot of players out here who just chastise the caddy when it's completely their fault.
Luckily, Leslie Spalding didn't need a whipping boy, although we had our moments, like Sunday morning when the yardage book was missing, nothing that a few bucks couldn't fix. A caddy like myself is sort of an outcast among the 100 or so tour caddies, so my main goal was not to make anybody mad.
And it gets hard is when the local guy or the guy in your circumstance gets in the way. You stayed out of the way, which is all we ask as tour caddies, professionals. If we get guys like you in our group, I'll say, if you start getting in the way, I'll say, hey, just let me do everything.
I stayed out of the way. Leslie tried to stay in the hunt, but Saturday's round almost collapsed. A 4-putt from 20 feet on the par 3 6th moved Leslie over par for the first time all week.
I didn't take my time and hurried up and stepped up there and whacked it and missed it. And just have to focus on every single shot.
That made Leslie angry, but a good angry. She birdied 3 holes coming in to salvage a 73, not falling too far off the pace. Sunday brought another beautiful Tucson morning and an interesting pairing. Leslie played with former LPGA president Elaine Crosby. The 10-year veteran fired her 67 to move into the top 15, while Leslie never got things going, shooting a 2 over par 74.
I was kind of a head case today. Not very settled and not very patient, I guess.
Reason?
I just felt like I was rushing all day. I don't have a reason.
Although she struggled, Leslie had alongside her the entire way a faithful contingent of over a dozen Montanans.
Great project, isn't it?
It's really nice. It's like being, like playing in the state amateur at home. It's just nice to have a gallery that's surrounding you, that is pulling for you. You guys play golf?
Yep.
Do you?
Good. Straight away.
Thanks a lot.
Would you sign my visor?
Sure.
Except we don't have a pen.
Can I borrow your pen?
Use your pen?